And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. This is their first chance this season playing the Pacers. They lost both of the matches. Pelicans leading by 3. Adams, the pass to Davis. Right side, Lee. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And a wide open look for Freak. Connects from three-point range. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Ellis goes in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And didn't have to go strong there. Just a little bit of a finger roll to get it up over the D.
Adams. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Detroit.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position, trying to come away with a road win.
For the 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Ashik, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Turner with the screen for Ellis. On the wing, Turner. And here's Brooks from outside. And the shot is good. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Lee kicks to Adams. From deep. And he gets it to go. Adams has got 9 points.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Just 3 on the clock. The shot is off. The scoring. We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Davis comes in for Ryan Anderson. Lee's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Adams in for Cole. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Verejao. Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Monte Ellis, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Brooks in for Hill. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Adams is out there with Lee. And it's Ashik in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
In the corner, George with it. Shot on the wing. And Davis pulls it down.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in block shots last year. The Pelicans 4.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Davis playing very well. 10 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
How about a look at the Pacers and where they ranked in the NBA last season? 4th in 3-point field goal percentage, 9th in assists, and they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
And talking about their 3-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect. all season long.
Pelicans leading by 16. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Indiana's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Ellis dishes to Turner. Screen by Ellis. The drive by Brooks. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, looking now at some numbers for Evans. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 14 points a game last year, 5 assists and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Good on both.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
And it's starting to pay dividends. They've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it in this second.
Pacers trail by 14. And Brooks, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe. Tremendous output from Brooks. 9 points, and he's hit 6 shots from the charity stripe, contributing to their offense.
And you know what? When he's had the opportunity, he's been in attack mode, and that's what led to those points at the line.
For New Orleans, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That one is no good. Pacers trail by 13. And George kicks to Brooks. Here's Ellis. Cannot hit. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And George, here we go. And the shot is good. George has got his first 2 points of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
From deep. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep. And that's not going to go. So we've reached the end.
Ladies and
ouais, 4 joueurs c'est vrai. 1, 2, 3, 4.
ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Alexis Ajinça. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Adams in for Drew Holiday. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Verejao. Hill comes in for Allen. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for George. And Brooks subbed in for George Hill. On the court for Indiana. Brooks out there with Ellis. Then it's Turner. Then it's Hill. And it's Stuckey in at the 3. Lee passes to Adams. Dishes it to Asher. Lee outside. Here's Davis, just 5 to shoot. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Pass to Ellis, unloads from 9, and the shot is long. Pelicans leading by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Adams' shot is off. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Ellis against Adams. The drive by Ellis with his first shot attempt, and it's Hill. That time the assist from Monte Ellis. Hill's got his first basket.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific he's checked in for New Orleans. Adams comes in for Drew Holiday. The Pacers also with a sub. Hill, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Davis and Ashik in the middle. And it's Adams in at the point guard position. It's the Pelicans 5. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as a second attempt at the line. No good.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Back to George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was a priority.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Deep 2 from Brooks. And it's good off the back rim and in. And here is Adams. No good. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clock.
You know what? They showed me.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Yeah, on a gagné. On a gagné.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight. Let's get your opinion, Shaq. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our...
Bah là en fait j'ai bien vu ce match. J'ai bien fait la pression à mon coach. 6 minutes! Tu te fous de moi ou quoi? Je t'ai dit 12 minutes. Vas-y.
Any particular reason your shots weren't falling tonight?
Pourquoi y a-t-il une explication au fait que vous avez raté votre tir ce soir?
Man, I couldn't get anything to go down. I don't know. I feel like I let my teammates and especially the fans down. And that's not something that sits well with me. So, expect to see me in the practice gym on my next off day.
Do you feel like if you stepped up your game more, this game wouldn't have been so close?
Stepped up my game. Man, you act like I did nothing out there. My game was a big part of our win. Yeah, that's right. Win. So as far as I'm concerned, we ain't got nothing else to discuss. Next question.
You went through a lot last year as you got acclimated to being in the NBA. And then you went through a tough time in the offseason with the death of your childhood friend, Victor. Can you explain your mindset to us as you try to move forward this season?
You're right. It's definitely been a challenging year. My rookie season, it all seems like a blur now. And losing Vic, That was one of the hardest things I've ever dealt with in my life. But I'm here now in a great situation for me to grow my game.